Rock is a former professional wrestler and actor from the United States. He was key to the development and success of the World Wrestling Federation during the Attitude Period, a period of industry boom in the late 1990s and early 2000s. He's largely regarded as one of the all-time great professional wrestlers. Johnson wrestled for the WWF for 8 years before deciding to turn professional. His films have generated over $3.5 billion in North America and more than $10.5 billion worldwide, making him one of the world's highest-grossing and highest-paid actors. He was one of the most successful actors in 2018, earning a stunning $124 million. Dwayne Johnson began his professional wrestling career with the WWE. He was a college football player who intended to play in the NFL before joining WWE. But in 1996, he followed in his father's footsteps and joined WWE, where he became one of the greatest pro wrestlers of all time. Dwayne Johnson landed his first major role as the Scorpion King in The Mummy Returns in 2001, and the rest, as they say, is history. Dwayne Johnson is an entrepreneur in addition to being a wrestler and a famous movie star. He has a film production company named 7 Bucks Productions, and his film Black Adam was made under that banner. He co-owns the XFL, an American football league he purchased from former WWE chairman Vince McMahon. The Rock owns his own energy drink company, Zoa Energy. He has collaborated with Under Armour to produce a line of headphones, clothes, footwear, and accessories. The former WWE champion has a stake in an ice cream firm called Salt and Straw and a tequila brand called Terramana. Tequila is valued at over $3.5 billion, and Johnson controls approximately 30% of the firm. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's net worth is estimated to be approximately $800 million as of 2023, according to Celebrity Net Worth and other sources. Dwayne Johnson's acting career has made up a major portion of his salary. He's presently semi-retired from wrestling and is concentrating on his acting career. Dwayne Johnson currently charges over $20 million for each film. For many films, he demands a percentage of the film's revenues in addition to his standard $20 million fee. According to reports, Johnson requested $30 million in compensation for his film Red Notice. Jungle Cruise paid The Rock $22 million. Dwayne Johnson earned $19 million and $23.5 million for Jumanji Parts 1 and 2. He also makes money from TV shows, businesses, endorsements, and professional wrestling. In 2022, Johnson earned a stunning $270 million, making him the 4th highest paid entertainer that year, according to Forbes, and the top paid actor. He also gets roughly $7 million in royalties from his clothing business, shoe line, and Under Armour headphones agreement. He also received a $22.5 million advance for his film Red Notice. Let's peek at The Rock's automobile collection worth over $5 million. 1. Pagani HUAYRA. Dwayne Johnson's most expensive car is a Pagani HUAYRA, valued at roughly $2.6 million. This Italian sports automobile is one of the most costly in the world. The Pagani HUAYRA is driven by a 6.0-liter V12 turbocharged engine that delivers 764 horsepower and 1,001 Nm of peak torque. 2. Ferrari LaFerrari. The Rock owns a Ferrari LaFerrari, which Ferrari gave him. Dwayne Johnson has a matte white LaFerrari driven by a 6.3-liter V12 engine and delivers 950 horsepower. The Ferrari LaFerrari costs $1.4 million. Rolls-Royce WRAITH. Dwayne Johnson's car collection includes a Rolls-Royce WRAITH, considered the pinnacle of luxury with close to $400,000 in value. The vehicle is powered by a 6.6-liter V12 engine that generates 591 HP and 900 Nm of torque. The Rock has been cited in this car several times. 4. Plymouth PROWLER. Dwayne Johnson once drove a Plymouth PROWLER, a retro-style dragster automobile. There needs to be formal information on whether he owns it. Dwayne Johnson drove this automobile while filming Michael Bay's Pain and Gain, a 3.5-liter EGG V6 engine and a 4-speed automated transmission power, the Plymouth PROWLER. The Plymouth PROWLER was priced at around $39,300. 5. Chevy CHEVELLE. Dwayne Johnson is a serious automotive fanatic since he owns several vehicles, including a rear end. A 1971 Chevy Chevette is one of the highlights of his automotive collection. Dwayne Johnson owns this vintage muscle automobile. The Chevy Chevelle used to feature a 6-cylinder engine that produced 155 horsepower. The automobile is currently worth roughly $72,900. The Rock has given many automobiles to his friends and family. Dwayne Johnson also owns a Bentley Continental GT, a Porsche Taycan, a Range Rover SVR, a Ford F-150, a Lamborghini Huracan, a Ford GT, an Aventador, and a Cadillac Escalade. He also gave his housekeeper a fresh new Ford Edge. He also owns a private jet, the Gulfstream G650, one of the fastest private airplanes available. Some reports say that the plane is valued at around $65 million. Dwayne Johnson isn't limited to a particular career or his possessions. He has properties worldwide, including over 10 estates in Florida. According to one of his interviews, Florida is one of his favorite places to visit. To support this, Dwayne Johnson's mansion in Florida is one of the primary assets where he enjoys a lavish lifestyle and leisure time with his family. The Rock does not only have a home in Florida, but he has also built a mansion in California, estimated to be worth $27.8 million. He also just purchased a Cape Cod-style home and a new property in California for his mother. Let's pull back his estate curtains and look at his property portfolio, automobile collection, and other things that give his personality a foundation. Cape Cod-style LAFERRARI house. Dwayne has various houses and assets, but he's emotionally attached to the property he recently purchased to give to his mother and hidden behind the half-acre property containing her mother's feelings for her first new house. Dwayne recalled his youth and how he used to despise his mother's tears as a youngster, but now he gladly accepts her tears of pleasure. This massive estate contains 6 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms, a jacuzzi, a pool, a backyard, and everything else that makes her ecstatic and proud of her kid. With $3.48 million, Dwayne returned the joy on his mother's face that he missed bringing throughout his youth. Dwayne and his team worked hard for 8 weeks to complete this home to surprise his mother. Dwayne showed his happiness by noting that he had previously given her a few homes, but this one was special since he put all the unique and personal touches on it. Among the 6 bedrooms, there is one he refers to as the family room, where he has elegantly displayed her old ukuleles on the wall. Dwayne has tastefully put images of their ancestors in the room to retain the joyful emotions among the excellent work ethic since his mother used to mourn her parents. In addition to this emotional mood, Johnson has provided her with a smackdown room where she may put her trendiest DJ stuff, which was previously a bit packed. Dwayne has carefully arranged each area of the house to maintain his mother's pleasure throughout the residence. Dwayne Johnson's new house. Dwayne Johnson is rumored to have spent $27.8 million on a mansion in Beverly Hills. The house has a glamorous past. Dwayne Johnson purchased this lavish property from Paul Reiser, a well-known Hollywood actor. Nevertheless, one more chapter in the mansion's history confirms it belongs to rocker Alex Van Halen, who constructed it in 1993. The home is designed in a Mediterranean style and has a detached sports compound and a 2,500 square foot guest house in an 18,000 square foot living space. The property spans 3.6 acres, and the magnificent residences always have eye-catching facilities. The property, for example, contains indoor and outdoor swimming pools, a baseball diamond, a tennis court, an elevator, a music studio, and a movie theater. The house is at the end of a quiet cul-de-sac behind Iron Gate bars. Olive trees on both sides charmingly ornament the meandering walkway leading up to the peak gravel motor court, anchored by a stone fountain in the center. The ivy-encrusted arcs on the doorways, staircases, and the original vegetation give the house a Mediterranean feel. These architectural details give the property the feel of a Tuscan estate rather than another luxurious mansion. The red-tiled roof, a series of turrets, covered arcades, and multiple balconies are evidence of the Rock House's architectural splendor. Apart from these architectural characteristics, here are other highlights of his recently purchased property. Dwayne Johnson's gym is another thing to watch out for at his Beverly Hills mansion. The Rock has a mobile gym at his newly purchased Beverly Hills house, which is large enough to excite Dwayne's attention. Johnson constructed this mobile gym with the assistance of a small group of volunteers. Johnson's mobile gym can hold up to 40,000 pounds of equipment, and he still refers to it as the Travel Iron Carnival. Dwayne purchased a farm in Georgia for around $9 million in 2019. He bought this property after marrying his longtime girlfriend, Lauren Hession. The property was previously a horse farm and spans 46 acres with various spectacular structures. The Johnson family will have plenty of space to enjoy, with 5 or more bedrooms and a beautiful living room with exotic elements. Dwayne Johnson's house in Virginia is a lavish estate where he has invested in a secret farm. Like his other properties, Johnson paid hefty sums for this extravagant property. He mostly has his hiking trails at his Virginia farm, and besides this, he keeps his horses at this farm. Dwayne also purchased a home in London while filming Hobbs & Shaw. The Rock's London home features opulent facilities such as swimming pools, horse ranches, gyms, enormous kitchens, and massive garages to keep his expensive automobiles.